In this video, I'm going to be comparing a sub dark fabric transfer paper that you use a regular inkjet printer with, and I'm going to be using a sub sublimation heat transfer vinyl. And I'm also going to have a drawing for each of these products. So watch my video to see how to get a chance to win. I'm in my Cricut design space here, and I created this design a couple weeks ago, and I brought it into my Cricut design space, and I put a offset on about a quarter of an inch offset onto this design. So I'm going to be printing both parts. I'm going to print this with my sublimation printer and with my inkjet printer. On the inkjet printer, I will not be reversing it. And on the sublimation printer, I will be reversing this part. So I am going to go and get started with this. So here you can see my sublimation vinyl has been weeded. And here is my sublimation print. You can see that it is in reverse, and you can see that the Sublimation HTV is also in reverse. So after I press the Sublimation HTV onto my shirt, it will be not in reverse, and then this image will go on top. So now I have this on the way that it's going to go on the shirt. So now you can see the outline of that. And when I flip this over, you're going to see, if you can see through it, that it is going to match up perfectly with our over offset that I did for the shirt. So we'll get this pressed. So I am going to be heating my press up to 320 degrees. I'm going to be pressing this with full pressure, and I'm going to be pressing for 15 seconds. I'm using my HTV Rod Auto Heat Press 2 for this. And I am going to be pressing onto a black cotton t-shirt. So I've got my shirt lined up here. I'm going to be pre-pressing this shirt for 10 seconds. But now while this heat press is heating up, I just want to remind you to leave a comment so that you can be in the drawing. The drawing will be on August 29th, 2026. Leave a comment. We'll have 2 winners. Be sure to clean your materials before pressing on them. So I'm just going over my shirt here with a lint roller, and I'm going to do a pre-press. It's not up to temperature yet, but I'm going to press this for 10 seconds just to get any moisture out of the shirt. So now I am getting my sublimation of HTV onto my shirt. So I like to come down about 4 fingers from the neckline is where I center it. And if you can see this right here, that is the center of this side to this side of my vinyl. So I put a slight crease in there so that it helps me find the center. So now my heat press is up to temperature. So now I'm adding a silicone sheet to this, and I'm going to press this for 15 seconds, and then I'm going to let it cool completely before peeling. All right, it's almost done here. So here we go. So let's take a peek, and there it is. So I'm going to get this peeled and then get the sublimation image taped in place and ready to press. I did not wait completely for this to cool. It's still pretty warm, but I am going to let it cool down now because I want to get my sublimation image in place. But now we have to raise our temperature up. For sublimation, I like to do 385 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 seconds. And we will see what the instructions say, but I've got this heating up to 385. The instructions said 392, and my heat press only goes up in 5-degree increments. So I set it at 390 for 30 seconds. So now I have used heat resistant tape to take my image on top of my HTV, and I'm going to put a piece of protective paper on there, and let's get this pressed for 30 seconds. Hopefully I lined it up real well, so we shall see. And the moment of truth has arrived, and here we go. I'm sure my piece of paper is going to be stuck on top, but let's take a peek here. Just it's very hot, so be sure to use heat-resistant gloves or something. I don't have them on, but you get the idea of why we'd want that. So I'm going to let this cool, and then I'm going to peel it off. So I got this started and wanted to show you just how amazing this looks. This is such an amazing way, if you have a sublimation printer, that you can do sublimation on black cotton. As you can see, this is a Gildan and it is cotton. All right, so we are up close and personal now. It turned out really great. It pressed it on there so nicely. So of course you can do a smaller offset. I just find it easier to center when you have a bigger offset on your shirt for the sublimation. So now I'm moving on to the InkJet transfer paper here. So I am going to be putting this in my InkJet printer, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to try to do a print then cut with this as well. So I'm going to get this through my printer and then try to cut it with my Cricut. So now here's my InkJet print, and we need to remove the backing from it, so you can see I've got it started there. So I am going to leave it on here until I get my shirt ready to go, and then I'm going to transfer it right on. I should have calibrated my machine for this. It's okay though, it looks pretty good. You can cut this out by hand as well. You do not need to use a machine. That's what I really like about this InkJet printer appliques that you're using for your dark materials, is you don't need anything but an InkJet printer and a scissors and a heat press, or even an iron. So while my heat press is heating up, I'm going to get my shirt prepared. So the first thing to do is pre-press this for 10 seconds. Then you're going to clean it really well with your lint roller again. And then I am setting my design on here so that I get it lined up perfectly before I press. We're going to be pressing this at 360 degrees Fahrenheit for 25 seconds. And it just completed here. So let's get this out and take a peek. Wow, this turned out amazing. Ooh, it's super hot, but it is an amazing alternative for using an InkJet printer. So here is an up-close comparison of these two products. This is the Sublimation HTV with the sublimation print on the black cotton, which I just love because we all know you can't use sublimation on black. And we have our dark fabric transfer paper here, which is such a great option if you do not do sublimation and you just want to have an excellent printable, InkJet printable transfer paper. This is worked out so well, especially on this dark fabric. I am very happy with both of these products. See links below, and don't forget to leave me a comment so that you can be in our drawing. So we're going to have 2 lucky winners. Each winner will be able to pick one of these 2 items. So to be entered in the contest, you need to like this video and leave a comment. On August 29th, 2026, I will come back to the comment section after 9 a.m. Central, and I will put my email address down for you to send me your information so that I can get these items shipped off to you. So good luck. Thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel, see links below, and leave me a comment.